Whoa!
We're live.
You guys are live and it's Monday.
Monday? Why are we streaming on a Monday?
Well, because we don't hate games tonight. He paints
Whoa,
games.
he paints games.
Whoa. Who are you?
I'm Tom.
And I'm Diana.
And he paints games.
He paints games.
And she watches him paint.
And I watch him paint and ask questions. And if you don't know already, you can always watch us hate games, me particularly, on Tuesdays and Fridays at 8 o'clock. But tonight is all about painting because we like to play our games in full immersion when possible. And that means you got a lot of minis to paint. That means we
got a lot of minis to paint.
Paint.
So what are we playing on Friday? We're playing the good old Bloodborne.
Friday we're playing Bloodborne. And I guess... What, it's a video game? See, I don't know.
It's a video game, yep.
Okay.
And we are definitely going to paint some minis. Whoa, and Steph is here.
Oh, are you in Arizona? Where are you?
I don't know.
Well, I was supposed to be traveling or had to leave.
So
but anyway, hi.
What are we painting tonight? Well,
oh my goodness.
There are 3 main bad guys that we need to paint. We need to paint these hunter mobs, which look like these guys. Whoa. And we got 4 of these guys, and I primed them with just white paint because we're going to do contrast paints on these guys to show you how it works. These are going to be the biggest pain in the ass because it's basically 3 miniatures in one stand. So, yep. Yes, she's in Arizona. And then we're doing the Huntsman's Minion. Whoa, and look at this bad boy.
Whoa. He probably sounds like this. He probably sounds like that.
Yes, exactly.
Right? I don't know.
So we're going to paint that guy tonight where there's 4 of him. And then we have the Scourge Beasts. Whoa. And they look like these guys. So we're going to paint these guys. Now, the ones that are painted black, we're going to use our awesome dry brushing technique. So hopefully these guys will be done in 5 seconds because there's 4 of those guys as well. And then finally, we have the big boss, which is called the Cleric Beast.
Cleric Beast.
Oh, look at that nasty guy. And he's a ginormous miniature here, which we've also painted black because hopefully he'll paint up pretty easy as well. Whoa.
Well.
Oh, Pat is recovering from surgery. Doing very well. Whoa, that's so great.
I know. Happy recovery to Pat. Happy recovery to Pat's son, I guess, who is watching Cooper. And,
All right.
Happy recovery to Cooper, too. Just kidding.
That's right. So we got lots of stuff to do. So I guess we should start with these wolf guys. On their card, all of these monsters have the same kind of color palette. It's like this gray, almost black gray. It's all very boring. So I think I might. So I think we're going to dry brush this guy with a gray with this with this dinge gray. So we have the Citadel colors that we use.
Dinge.
This is Skaven Blight Dinge. Skaven Blight
Dinge.
And yeah, we'll see. This is probably going to be really dark, so we're probably going to want to lighten this up. So so maybe we'll just do a really quick
whitey.
We'll throw some white on it.
I feel like you're going to let all those cards fall off the side of the table. So if you'd like to have me hold on to those for you, I'd be happy to. I'd gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Thank you.
You can hold the cards.
Thank you. I just see them. I just see you doing an elbow, and then I see them flying.
That's right. All right. So I'm gonna take
that's what I'm here for. I'm here for, to take care of you, to, be sure the production goes well. I'm the line producer. I got to keep everything in budget and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and I also do the funny accents.
You do funny accents.
I do funny accents. So
yeah, we're gonna take this.
White and the dinge.
The dinge.
The dinge will make it a nice.
And we're gonna take some of this.
A nice light gray.
Oh, just some white paint.
Some white paint.
Put it in there.
All right.
Although I think I may want these guys to have more brown in them because I like my wolves to have brown fur. Not so much this dingy color. But
Did you know that
happens.
I put howling on as my special skill?
I did not know that.
I don't, but I might. You guys let me know if I should.
All right.
So yeah.
This ends up really just being kind of a really light gray.
Well, that's pretty. I think it's pretty.
We'll see. I mean, that's
I'd
what
like to
we're
wear a shirt
Just
that
like
color.
a light gray. We just took that dinge. We put some white on it.
Maybe some
We've got
eyeliner
our-
that color. Yeah.
Yep. So we got our standard eyebrow brush, whatever.
It's an eyeshadow brush.
Eyeshadow brush. Yes, eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can get this $1 at any drugstore.
It's a Wet and Wild brush.
They're better than all the brushes you would ever need. You just put some on that, and we're gonna put it on the brush, on the paper towel here.
Then waste all the paint on the paper towel.
Waste all the paint on the paper towel.
This is the part I don't understand. I would lose my mind.
Yep, and then we're going to.
But I guess that's why you call it a dry brush, right?
That's right. I'm gonna put on the old glasses so we can see what the hell we're doing.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah, so I now that I have the gloves on, I can see you can kind of do a test on the gloves to see how much paint is going to come off, and you can see how, see how that kind of glopped on there. So that means it's not dry enough. So we'll dry it a little bit more. Make sure it's not clumpy. All right, here we go. So this is our wolf, and we're just going to take our little brush that has kind of some paint on the bristles there, and we're going to just tap it.
Tap
And
tap
hope
tap.
this comes. Hope this will come out. Let me see if you can see that. You see that?
Yes.
I hope that is seeable.
Yeah, you can definitely see that.
Yep. So it is a little bit. Oh, now we can't see that. Got to be careful where to turn it.
Always be careful where you turn. Whoa.
All right. So there's one dude. Let's get his. Get his face.
Those wolf hindquarters, those legs, those things are really freaking me out. They're very detailed and they're very scary. I don't like it.
So there you go. 5 seconds, and we've got basically this is the color scheme that they have on the card. Maybe we'll want to add some brown to that. Maybe we'll just want to leave it because let's just get this thing to the table.
Right? Steph says it looks amazing already. She says so simple but so amazing. Right? That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a lot of effort.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot. All right, so that's one of these guys. Let's just do the others while we're
What is this thingy? Just a like a clamp? Is that
this is a it's a miniature
work?
holder thing. You can get these at any game store or online, and it has little springy things that will open up and hold the mini.
Okay, so it's I mean, for me, I'm just thinking about like holding your, putting your phone in a clamp.
It's completely superfluous to
is it?
To painting, but it helps.
But it's got to be easier than holding the base and trying not to get paint on the base and holding it.
Right.
Clenching it. Don't clench it. Don't clench. Yeah. Uh-oh, I hear a wolf crying.
There's a wolf crying.
Ryko, our dog, is whining in the background.
So you can see I kind of heavy-handed this paint a little bit. It's not.
I wouldn't say you're a subtle kind of guy.
That's true.
But,
All right. Yeah, you just kind of brush it across the tops. You don't want it to get too deep. But don't worry if you get too deep because you can always put a shade on it to darken it up after the fact.
It already really just comes to life so easily with that. It's pretty crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess that goes to a good mini, like a good creative piece.
Yes, a good miniature should have good details. So if it has good detail, then it paints itself. All you have to do is put some.
Did you just load another one? Wow.
Good.
You're like painting the pack.
Yeah, we got to get the whole pack done for
Friday.
And I don't want to be here all night painting figures, right? So that's why.
Well, Steph does. She wants to be here all night. No, that's your motto, right? Get it done.
Get it to the table. We're not winning any awards. There's no painting mini competition here.
I bet there is, and somewhere someone has a competition of painted minis.
Oh, there are competitions of painted minis. That's for sure.
Oh, that's a good idea. Steph's going to use all of the wine corks from all of the wine bottles from all of the wine that she's drunk to use a cork and putty to hold to secure the things.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. That's very resourceful.
All right.
That's good recycling.
So we're a little bit out of paint, so let's just grab a little bit more.
You primed those guys black earlier today?
Just today, yep.
Right.
We just threw some black on them to get them going.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm trying to get this more in the camera view. I give the people a good show. Yep, so this is just one color. Now we could come back and add another color if we wanted to. But what we're going to do is put blood all over these guys, because these are going to be, they're basically demons or something, or they're plague. I think they're humans. I don't know. We don't play the video game, but I think they're human people who have been infected by some plague, and then it's like a demon plague, though. It's turning them into demons.
This is the Scourge. No, who is this? Ooh.
This is the Scourge Beast, yeah.
The Scourge Beast.
Yeah, right. So we got those Scourge Beasts. Yeah, I was going to put some brown on these guys, but, you know, I don't know that they need it. I think they have... You know what? Maybe their original color scheme was worth it, and plus I'm lazy, so. So there you have it. There's 4 Scourge Beasts for you.
Holy moly. That's just what I ordered. Thanks so much.
Now, the one thing we need to do is then just put teeth and eyes on these guys, and we'll do that at the end.
Uh-oh. He just made a promise that we will do that at the end.
All right. One last, now we're going to do the big guy, because the big guy is...
The minion?
Is also black, so we're going to dry brush him. All the other guys we're going to be doing with the contrast paints. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. This is the Cleric Beast?
This is the Cleric Beast.
What is he?
He's like some giant kind of half man, half goat, half wolf, but he's got antlers.
Yeah. He's got something coming out of his face.
Yeah, so I think definitely his arm. Let's put that more into play here. So his arm is definitely this white, just like the wolves. Mm-hmm. Right. So he's going to have this. I'm probably putting a little too much on, but again, if you ever put too much, you can always take it down with a shade, and we're probably going to have to shade him later anyways, so.
Steph's got nothing but time because Pat is sleeping 22 hours a day.
Well, then you're going to see us paint all these miniatures.
That's a lot of sleeping. Must be needed, necessary rest.
This is my favorite when they have these like
that is cool
kind of things. Whenever there's really good texture, the stuff just paints itself. That's what I love. It's like you can pretend to be good, but you're just...
Really, you're just embellishing what's already great, sort of, right?
Yeah. So, yeah. And he's got some on his hands there.
Nice.
And we're going to make his hands all bloody and stuff, too.
So a lot of blood tonight. I guess it's called Bloodborne, so born of blood. No, I don't know. I have no idea. I just like to say things in a scary way.
See, that face detail just comes right out.
Yeah. Ooh. So this is when are we gonna meet this guy on Friday? Is he the big boss?
He's the big boss, yeah.
Ooh.
So.
Okay.
All right. You see, I don't know what happened here, but we accidentally put a clump of paint on his stomach, but that's okay because his stomach is weird.
Oh, it's fine.
So that'll be a great chance for me to show you how shades work, because we're gonna.
Oh, he's so freaky. It's so much freakier now that you've painted it. It is creeping me out with like the kind of deer face antlers, and then but he's like squatting there like a human being, and it's just so gross. It's just it's giving me all the creeps. And he's got like a, what is that? I mean, I know it's not, but he's got like that Akira arm where it's like all like a giant like trunk or all the craziness.
Yep. Steph says he looks like a politician.
Oh, yeah.
Which is true.
I like it.
All right.
That's funny.
I don't mind about going a little too heavy on this guy because we're probably gonna bloody him up pretty good.
Yeah.
Later. All right, so that is our first coat. Now I want to do a dry brush for these antlers. So I'm gonna put that brush away. We're gonna take out a brand new eyeshadow brush.
Now
we're gonna
feel free to sponsor us, Wet n Wild.
Put that towel that way, and I think we're going to use this really light colored scrag brown.
Ew, scrag brown. What's a scrag?
All right, let's see what happens here.
Well, all right.
We're going to take this. We're going to dry it, and let's see what we got.
Scrag brown coming to life on the Cleric Beast. No, what is it? Yeah, the Cleric Beast.
The Cleric Beast.
Ugh.
Whoops, can't see that.
That's good. It looks amazing. I'm going to stop complimenting you. It seems like that's all we do here. Right? I see why you paint games. Steph and I, we just show up. We're just like, oh my gosh, it's so great. Oh, it's so dreamy. Oh, you're amazing.
All right.
So how many minis did you get this week, do you think? Let's not even talk about it. Yeah. Do you see his eyes light up? Yeah.
So the there was a sale.
Great.
There was a sale on Fun Again Games. They have there's a new not a new, but an old Kickstarter called Cine Temporum.
Cine Temporum?
Yeah, and it's basically a science fiction.
Oh, cool.
There's tons of minis. I don't even know how we're going to paint them all.
No. Did that come into the apartment today, or it's on its way?
It's on its way.
Oh, no, you guys.
All right, so what I
That is purpley.
It is purpley because if you look at his card.
Yeah, his card's right here. Oh, I see now.
You see how his chest area is kind of purpley.
Yeah, it is kind of purple.
Like his stomach, especially.
Yeah.
So I think we might just give him a little purple if we can handle it.
Yep.
We don't need to go crazy. Just a little dab will do ya.
Little dab will do ya. Whoa, nice. If you say so.
Where else is purple on him? Do we know? So I'm just going to do, whenever I want to just do a little bit, I just do like this fanning motion and kind of make the model come into it like, whoa.
Yeah. It's kind of like you miss it 70% of the time.
Right.
Right. And it's like you're doing a Jackson Pollock splatter, right? No.
Right.
Right. But you're
just give him that little,
not planning on getting
a
lot of the area covered, but you just want to suggest. You're suggesting some purple.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to put a shade on this bottom because this bottom came off way too light. So we'll put a shade on him in a second. But
okay.
We'll let him.
So what makes you think it came off way too light? It doesn't match the rest, or it's just not how you want it to look?
Yeah, it's not. This should be dark because it's in shadow. Like this should be under his ribs and stuff. So this whole area needs to be darker. And I mistakenly put a giant glob of stuff on there. So as soon as that dries a bit, we're gonna put a shade on it.
Okay.
We'll come back to that.
Oh, he's so gross. Oh.
All right. Who's ready for contrast painting? Because we've got...
Whoa.
Wolves are done, except for eyes and
teeth and mouth and...
Big cleric beast is pretty much done, except for eyes and teeth.
So you're going to do the contrast on the human thing, so to speak. Is that true?
Yep. So
okay.
I think we'll start with this huntsman minion guy because he's pretty easy to figure out. He's got a human face, a flesh face, and he's got like this gray kind of robe. Again, the wonderful color palette of the Bloodborne.
You're not playing unicorn and rainbow games. You're playing something called Bloodborne.
That's right. So our first go-to thing is to get a little...
I like that you call him Flesh Face. I think I'm going to start calling you that. Flesh Face.
Flesh Face.
Come here, Flesh Face. Hey, Flesh Face. How's it going? You know, stuff like that.
All right. And so, as we know, we always have the Guilliman flesh. This is the only flesh you ever need.
Whoa. You could do a commercial. Guilliman flesh.
Guilliman flesh.
The only flesh you'll ever need. There you go.
That's right.
Well, that's nice, because I've been looking for lots of flesh, but clearly I just need one, and that's Guilliman flesh.
Only Guilliman flesh.
Guilliman flesh for all your fleshy needs.
All right, so what we're going to do...
Good luck to you. Oh, bring it up a little bit in the camera a little bit. There you go. More center, I like to see.
Here we go. Yeah.
Good luck, everyone. Guilliman flesh on the huntsman's minion.
Yeah. Does he have a beard, too? This looks like he has a beard.
Oh, it's possible.
This one.
I just kind of see his head is all wrapped in bandages, isn't it? Or am I crazy?
Yeah. So when we do this, we can kind of see.
Okay.
Once we start putting the flesh on, then you can kind of see what's going on.
It's already crazy. He's got a basic lumbering swing, he does. That's what. Yeah. That's his basic attack.
Again, remember to stay inside the lines.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, that definitely looks like some kind of a beard, even though his picture shows bandages. So.
Yes. You're talking right here? Like chinny chin
yeah,
chin?
His chin.
It looks more like whiskers than bandages?
Yeah.
I see.
I think he's got a beard going on.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll take care of that.
Cool.
All right, and the other thing is he's got hands, so we're gonna make sure that his hands are
flesh colored. Nice.
And you can kind of see where, and I'll try to do this with the flesh, but you see how, I don't know if, did you see me do that?
No, but what are you doing?
Well, on the arms, you can see for sure that his bandages.
Oh. So it's like bandage flesh. Exactly. It's wrapped, loosely wrapped.
That's a wrap.
Oh,
so
yeah. That's a wrap. Okay.
Yeah, you just do that.
Are you, since he was primed white, are you going to leave his bandages the color that it's primed, or are you going to do a starker white? Right? Because for one, it saves time, effort, and material.
That's right.
And for two, it's a good color. It's not a bright, crazy, fake kind of white. You know, because his bandages will be a little dingy because he's been out kicking ass all day, probably.
Dingy.
It's a wee bit dingy. He's been out doing his master's bidding. So, yeah. I mean, these guys should have names. Huntsman's Minion. Do you think his name is maybe Jack?
You like the name Jack?
It's all right.
So you see what we did there?
Yes.
And just some bandages in between. That's all. We just want to get some. And now he's got bare feet too. You can see his feet, I think, there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna just
that's nice because I don't see all this in the picture, and I don't know if there are additional pictures elsewhere, but clearly it's on the mini.
That's right. We just put that on his feet.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I'm still seeing things.
Oh, I'm seeing things, all right. And you know what's funny? I was like, what is that thing he has there? Is that a book? Is that a Bible?
It's a book.
He's going to throw the book at you.
That's right.
He's like, get out of my library. But no, his special action is a brick swipe. So that is a brick.
That is a brick.
Holy shnikes.
So what color do you think we need to use for the brick?
Well, I don't see it in this. I was going to say in this photo. In the photo, I don't see it in the picture, but I would think, bricks are that brick color. They're that red color, but I'm going to say also it's up to the painter to do what you will.
Right.
Because it could be traditional, like red brick color, whatever that color is, or it could be a gray, a dark gray, a light gray to go along with the gray so it doesn't stick out so much. So it's not so, here's my brick.
That's right.
But what is?
Stay in the lines.
Stay in the lines. Which reminds me of the song.
Nancy, you have to breathe on those.
Oh, yeah. She's a brick house. She's mate. But anyway.
All right. Do you see that?
Whoa, what happened? I did see that.
All right, so we got hand, but there's bandages in between the hand. That's why I love these. I love when minis have very clear lines that you can paint through, like these bandages, for example. All you have to do is it's kind of making like a valley that the brush can go down into, so then you don't really have to be detailed.
Gotcha.
You just put the brush in the valley. Let me see if I can show you like on this one.
Right, you just have to get in there and then the paint will
and
do
you
the
see
work.
how the model like took care of.
Yeah. Right, the paint and the fig itself took care of the work. I gotcha.
Yeah, so then you don't have to be like super detailed.
Whoa, Jerry's will be here soon.
Uh-oh.
He's picking up food. He's going to get situated. He'll be watching you paint. So that'll be nice.
Soon. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. If these angles are not working, I think I'd be okay.
Oh, no, this will be good. Yeah. Yes. You can move all of it a little bit more towards me. There you go. Yes. You are handling this minion. I bet he's never been upside down. He's so gigantic. He's really big.
Yep. And there. And then he's got a little arms up
You're
here.
tickling
I'm
him.
tickling his arms.
So, is there... Well, you were going to say something.
No, I was just going to say that's all the fleshy bits, but there's not. There's one more up here.
I like how you said fleshy bits. It's all the fleshy bits. Why? So there's a reason. I wasn't listening in the beginning, you guys. No, I know that you picked the cleric beast because that's who we're going to go up against. And the hunter mob, when we did the playthrough the other day, they came out a lot, it seemed.
Yeah.
And is that why you picked the huntsman's minion as well to paint today? Or...
Yep. So the Bloodborne game is a campaign that has 4 different, I guess, storylines that each have 3 chapters that you can play through. So they kind of divvy up the content into little bits that you can, then you don't, because each like chapter is going to be like an hour or so to play. So you don't
so they're like, these are right.
Yeah,
so you don't have to
go 6 hours long.
And you don't have to paint all 30 things that are in the box. You can be like, we're going to play X chapter and this is who's going to appear.
That is right. Yep.
Right?
So we picked a chapter that we're going to play, and I wanted to play a big bad boss. So we're going to use this chapter that has this boss. And so then I just worked backwards from there, and I said, okay, well, that chapter has XYZ people in it. So let's make sure that those people are included in our in our stuff.
And the other 26 minis are going to go into the East River.
Well,
No,
the
you
sad
guys
part
are
is I'll
kidding.
probably never come back to those other minis
What?
because,
Oh.
and well, until we do the other chapters, right? So,
Right. Yes.
all right. What I'm doing now is I'm just cleaning up this base because we're probably gonna, because this base is just gonna be kind of stony. So I'm gonna want to put like a stone.
Can you rotate your wrists so we can see, or do you not want to see? Oh, there you go. That's great. So what are you doing? You
see how with my dry brushing, I kind of spilt over.
Okay. Oh, so you're cleaning
I'm
it
just
up.
painting it black again.
Oh, okay. So you're covering up. Sure.
Yeah, this is called covering up your mistakes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we're going to dry brush a different color on that section.
Gotcha.
So it's better to just keep that as it is.
Okay.
Just keep that. Keep it black. A lot of people wait and do the basing till after everything's done.
Yeah.
But I like to try to keep my bases clean.
Yeah.
Because when I'm done, I just want to be done. I don't want to have to then go back and rebase everything.
Oh, I see.
So
you're cleaning up the base now.
So I don't have to do it later.
So you have to come back and do it later.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right. So we're going to clarify these back. All right. Now let's get back to our.
That's a whole half hour so far. Good
back
job.
to our dude.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's been a half hour. Oh,
28 minutes.
Well, we're way behind.
So sorry.
So we need a cool color for his cloak.
Oh. Ship brown? No, just kidding.
So I don't like to use grays so much as I like to use blues.
Yeah.
So it can be a darker color. It just has to be. Whoops. Let's see what we got here. There's a purple we could use.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, this is my Lebanon blue.
Is that the one that's like denim, or no?
Yep.
Okay.
We could do a gray too. We can do one blue and one gray and see what the difference looks like.
Okay.
So let's do a gray. This is yep. This is called Basilicum Gray. Basilicum Gray. Now we're just doing one guy in full, but normally what I would do, since we got 4 of these guys to do, I would do all their flesh first.
Yeah.
And then I would do all their coats, and then I would do all their stuff.
Yeah.
But we just want to get to what is it going to look like. So let's see what it's going to look like.
Gotcha.
I gotta shake this up. Shake. Shake
Shake it up. Whoa, you're shaking the cat. Whoa.
All right, here we go. All right, we need a little bit of a bigger brush because we're going to really kind of slap it on here.
You're covering some major area,
yeah,
right?
We want to get lots of major area coverage here. So, so let's see if that's a good angle. That's the angle. Here we go. Now, the thing with these contrast paints, when you glop them on like this, it's kind of like a race against time because you need to get it on while staying in the lines, but not letting it dry. Yeah.
Right? Not letting it.
Because it will dry very quickly.
Oh, okay. So, so you can't be glopping it. It can't be pooling because then you'll be like, oh no, but then it'll have already dried in that. It'll have already dried. I gotcha.
Right.
So a good amount of paint and moving quickly and doing it right the first time.
That's
Sounds
right.
like the plan here.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm just glopping it on. Now you see this gray is gray, so it's not, it's not super exciting, but still the contrast paints make it work because they bring out, especially with these textured cloth stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other thing I'm doing, I don't know if you notice, is that when you see like these little brush strokes, that stuff's going to dry that way. So you kind of want to.
Oh, okay. So the Right, the sort of texture or what you're doing or what your brush is doing is going to dry that way because it's the contrast paint, or just in general.
Just in general.
Okay.
So after I get all the contrast paint on,
yeah,
I normally will do like a
kind of like smoothing it out, or
it's like a fluttering motion I'm doing with the brush.
Yeah.
To kind of just keep it all one big old smooth, so
Right,
it doesn't look like a brush stroke.
Gotcha.
Doesn't look like somebody brush stroked this stuff. Kind of keeps it smooth.
Smooth. Like wine going down your throat. Oh. Just. I see. He looks younger now that he's got his cloak on. He's got his cloak painted. But I don't know. It could be. Jerry's comment is 1. Like the number 1. I don't know what that means. Maybe he meant to say, I'm here and it's so nice to be here, you guys. But I don't know what he's actually saying. What's for dinner, Jerry? That's what I want to know.
All right.
It already looks better than the picture. Right. Boop.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Hmm.
All right, so that's his outside cloak. Let's do his inside cloak. And might as well just do the pants the same color, so that way we don't have to think about things.
Sure, we don't like thinking. We like to get it on the table.
That's right. Because the other thing, remember, we're going to put a lot of blood all over these guys. So
you're going to do the blood tonight too?
Blood is going to cover up so many things.
Ugh, gross.
So blood is your friend because it covers up mistakes. If you make mistakes, you will
okay.
easily be able to cover it up with blood.
Whoa. But I can't do that like if I'm leaving the house, right? If I like made a mistake and then just cover myself in blood. No!
That's true.
Guys, I'm making a joke. Jerry got cashew chicken. See what I did there?
Cashew chicken.
Cashew chicken. Cashew chicken. Yeah.
All right, I hope you can see what's going on here. I'm just trying to, like I said, these contrast paints are like...
That's a good view right there.
A clock.
Right.
I gotta get it in before the time runs out.
Before time's up.
All right.
Nice.
I think that's cool. He's got all these bandages in here, but it might be better to just do this whole thing. I'm just going to do this whole thing gray.
Yeah.
Because he's got a cloak on. Let's just make his whole thing. We can always pull out those
I was going to say, if you hate it, you can go back later.
Yeah.
He's much more rugged and handsome now. I'm kind of into the huntsman's minion. No, don't say it. But it's true.
Right.
A little bit. But he is wielding a brick at me, so I might have to change my mind about this.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's covered all the areas. That's what it looks like when you're black.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I might even just make his beard this gray.
Okay.
I don't know, though. I feel like giving him blonde hair.
Oh, yes, you should. Yeah. Or, you know, a distinguished gray and white salt and pepper. Right?
We're going to see what he looks like as a blonde.
Oh, well, you know, they do have more fun. And he is a huntsman's minion.
So we're going to use our Iodine yellow.
Whoa, iodine yellow. Was that like the same yellow we used on Trish, the dish?
It was.
Trish!
Now, here's the great part about the iodine yellow.
Yes, what is it?
Is that it's so versatile because you can use it to simulate sort of blonde hair.
Okay.
Like
you're about to do.
Like we're about to do.
Yeah.
Here.
Or what else?
Well, I'm going to show you in 1 second, but first let's.
Higher. Okay. There you go.
Yeah. So let's just do this. We're going to give him some blonde hair. I don't care. I know he's supposed to have bandages, but we can fix those later. He's got blonde hair.
You're just doing this with abandon, aren't you? You're doing this your own way.
That's right.
Rules be damned. Get these things to the table and do it like you like.
You can always paint over it later. All right. How's he look like as a blonde?
I like it.
Now you'll notice that he, that this iodine yellow,
Yeah.
it has like a red tinge to it.
Yeah, it seemed that way just coming out of the bottle.
Yeah. So that's why I love doing this for fire. So you can see.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Like these little mob guys.
Yeah.
When we got the yellow, what we can do, you see how they have their
torches. Yes.
Just do that on the torch. Ooh. That's called instant torch, people.
Instant torch.
Can you see that?
Oh yeah. Nice.
Right? Nothing you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Except paint 1,000 minis.
Mm-hmm. Oops. I always, no matter the camera angle, I always get my stupid hand in there.
Oh gosh.
All right. Houston, we have torches.
Whoa.
So there you go. Fiery torches. All I did was put a yellow contrast paint on that bad boy.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Whoa.
Might as well just do the rest of these while we got the yellow open.
Okay.
Just slap it on.
Slap it. Slap it on.
Right, you don't got to worry about anything.
Really?
Life's too short to worry.
Oh gosh, you guys. Who knew you were going to get life lessons at He Paints Games? I did not know such things were going to happen. I feel I need to, tell the world.
Right.
Alert the press. The Tom is giving away life lessons here at He Paints Games. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that looks cool.
I'm not even sure the contrast paint people thought that this yellow would be a fire.
Would be a flame, fiery
but
color.
It works.
It's a really cool color. I like it. Yeah.
Works great.
It's
but
funny.
But if you like, this is me being heavy-handed with it. That's why the red is poking out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also kind of sop up the, don't let it pool, and then you just get that nice blonde, and that's how we get the blonde hair.
That is
so this will give you blonde hair if you take the red out by not letting it pool, or you can just glop it on,
and you'll get,
and then you get
reds and oranges and yellows,
yeah,
and everything.
Yeah. And there you go. 4 torches, please. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
8 torches.
Whoa.
All right. So that was just us doing yellow.
Okay. Huntsman mob torches. Check. Minion, bandage, minion, cloak, minion, blonde minion. Who knew? Check.
All right. Now we need the minions brick.
Oh.
So what color is brick?
Well, it's brick red.
It
See
is
what I did there?
Red, exactly.
That's right. It is brick red.
But I have a feeling
Yes.
that
it's
my
kind of
special
this
trick, yes, it's more of an orange. I have a feeling my Griffhound
Whoa.
orange,
Uh-oh.
my good old
Let's take a looky-loo.
fashioned,
What do you use that for? Typically.
the most famous example is I got it to use as orange is the new black jumpsuit color.
Oh, okay.
You know, because a lot of the zombicide zombies are wearing like jumpsuits.
Okay.
But then it's just so versatile. It can be like a red beard. If I want a red hair, you can use this orange instead of red. So that's why I figured the red. Yeah. Let's see how it works. It might not work. If so, we'll just throw red on this brick.
This could be one of those life lessons you're looking for, Steph.
Let's see.
Let's try it. Ooh. Oh, a little higher in the camera, babe.
Nope.
Maybe this is a brick that he already bashed someone's head in.
Yeah, so we'll put blood on it.
Yeah. I like it.
Right, because really bricks in real life, even though they're red colored, they're really made out of clay.
Listen to you.
So they have a kind of an earthy tone to them. So
it's not like stop sign red. There's,
and
when you look at them up close,
good way to see under there.
They're porous and they have all the deeper browns pulling into, I think.
Yep. So I think that's what we were going for.
Whoa. Violence.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Jerry's saying it could be a piece of coal. Really? Does coal come in brick shape?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, Jerry didn't get the memo that his special attack move is called a brick.
Oh,
slam.
Sorry. It's a brick swipe.
Brick swipe.
Brick swipe.
It's not a coal swipe. It's a brick swipe.
It's a brick swipe. So that's all right. Jerry had to get sustenance. He didn't know.
That's right.
Right. Whoa. I still feel like I'm, supposed to go hear this minion make a speech. I really hope at the end of the movie, at the end of the Bloodborne movie that they're going to make, I hope the minion gets to come up and make a speech. That's what I hope.
Is that what you want?
I do, because it looks like he's going to say something, even though I know he's just going to pummel me with a brick. I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So what else do we want to do with this guy? Well, I think...
yes, I don't know.
There's only two things to do, and that's to add blood.
And that's to name him. No, just kidding.
But I do like keeping his outfit all one solid color instead of bringing this out. It's a little bit...
That looks cool.
Yeah. Yep, so that's nice.
He's all like wrapped. He's got bandages. You see the flesh. You see that he's blonde. You see his chin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, cool. Let's come back really quick to our Cleric Beast. And we're going to put a shade on him really quick because I really don't like. Whoops.
What don't you like?
Don't like getting paint on my hands. I'm the only person that wears gloves and still gets paint all over his hands.
Well, you've just got on one glove. Like, are you supposed to have two?
I guess you are supposed to have two.
Supposed to, but you're not one for rules. You're like, I'm going to make this minion blonde. I'm going to make all of his clothing gray, and I'm going to ignore those bandages. So see, you're not a rule follower. Whoa, It's the Cleric Beast.
Whoa.
No, I'm afraid again.
So maybe you can see now how this is really too light. It's kind of too much.
I see.
So we're just going to tone that down a bit. And how we do it is with a magical thing called a shade. This is basically like a watered down paint. It's like a contrast paint.
Okay.
Because the whole point of it is to soaks into the cracks to make the shadows come to life.
Okay.
And it also overall darkens the model.
Okay. So you're not like going back to like a black prime or anything. It is actually named shade.
It's a shade.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. So we're going to shade this guy real quick and I'll show you how it works.
Okay.
So you just take a big old glop of this stuff and
Tilt. Yes, there you go.
Just put it on.
And make the noises. The noises. Nice.
Yep, and that just darkens the whole area and it pulls out all the shadows.
Yeah. Freaky deaky. Freaky deaky.
Because we did go a little heavy-handed with the dry brush, which is fine. Even around this arm, if we wanted to get crazy, we could put some shade in there just to kind of bring back the detail that we missed from the. Whoops. Show this way.
It's funny because I'm watching you actually, and I'm like, oh, I should be looking at the camera to make sure that you're fine.
Yeah, so you're just kind of putting. It's just the whole point of it is to bring, like you can see some like in this area, even though it looks cool, so it's just a little maybe too white.
Yeah.
So just put a little shade in there and bring those areas back. But again, you don't want to go. You could spend all day on this.
Right, because this I can see me. This is what would happen to me. Oh, we're not on camera. This is what would happen to me. Is I'd be like, oh, it's too light. Let me go fix it. Oh, now it's too dark. Oh, let me go fix it. Yeah, so I can see myself bouncing back and forth entirely too much and obsessing, which is why I never start in the first place. No, that's not true. Well, Jerry says, first of all, that passionate painters always get paint on themselves.
That's right. All right, so that's it. So that I'm happy with that. We kept the little purple area, but it's definitely toned down now. And when that dries, it'll dry a lot darker too. So that'll be cool.
Oh.
All right, we'll come back to that.
Jerry must paint. Jerry must paint a lot because he said that shades are awesome. They give a comic book effect by making crevices black, like the inking of comic books.
That's right.
I see what you're saying.
Now here's the other thing we can do. We can put the shade on this guy's bandages, because here's the trouble with the bandages, leaving them the primed white.
Okay.
Is that they're just kind of blasé white. They're not, the cracks are still not giving us any definition. So I can just put the shade on the cracks, and it kind of will just, it's going to darken the whole thing up, but it'll help get the
yeah, but he's been out minioning, so it's not like these are fresh bandages. Does he look like a guy who has access to fresh bandages? I'm going to say no.
That's right. So yeah, I don't mind putting some shade on this guy's bandages.
Yeah.
See, it just helps to bring the it's kind of like drawing a line with like if you were doing a line drawing or something, you want the lines to pop out.
Yeah.
Also, it helps to darken his hair too, because that blonde hair was a little too blonde.
Oh, a little too blonde. I don't think there's any such thing, but you know. Very cool.
Yep, there you go. And we'll just do a little bit here, a little bit here. You can definitely put on too much, so you want to be careful.
Too much shade?
Yeah, because if you put on too much shade, you're just painting it black.
Okay, gotcha.
So you just want to give enough that it looks worn or weathered.
Yeah.
If you want it to look shiny new, you definitely don't want to put shade on it, because
it's not. That's not the purpose.
Yeah, this stuff, the shade will make it look like
more
it's
aged.
Old.
Yeah. Keep that stuff away from me. Whoa.
All right.
Holy moly.
And there
Look at that brick. That's all I see is the brick. Whoa, he's coming for me. That brick is huge, like compared to his head.
Yeah.
That's a giant brick. Okay.
All right, let's do the fun now.
9 minutes away from an hour in.
All right.
What's the fun?
We're gonna put blood on this guy.
Oh, blood. Is it called sangre or sanguine or sanguine?
You wish.
I do wish.
This is
What's
the
it
most
called?
important paint that every painter needs to have, and it's called Blood for the Blood God.
Stop right now. Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called.
Be sure to tell Best of Star Trek that he needs to get blood. What is it? Blood of the Blood God.
Blood for the Blood God.
Blood for the Blood God. Well.
Yeah. But I also forgot we need to clean up this guy's base first. Otherwise, because we want the blood to basically be all over the base. Ooh. So we're gonna just paint his base black really quick.
Oh, excuse me. Whoa.
All right.
Paint his base black. Okay.
Yep. So just bling, bling, bling.
Your gloved hand is masking the...
Sorry.
Well, you're just painting the base, but it's okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to do this without...
Flippity flip. That's going to be hard to do, though. Nice. And that's...
See that?
Yeah, and that's your basic black. You're going back to whatever the black is.
Yeah, just the flat black.
Yep. Flat black.
Yeah, it's called Abaddon black.
Abaddon.
This is what we primed them with.
Okay, gotcha. Nice.
All right.
Yes. Oh, I'm yawning. Why am I yawning?
Because you're not into it.
I am into it. I got up early.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. I'm inhaling paint fumes. Just kidding. There aren't any paint fumes here, right?
That's right.
But yeah, you were talking about painting or priming outside. Oops. Whoa, he's drunk. Whoa.
All right, so there's that guy.
Nice.
He's got. We're gonna let that dry for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So while we let that dry, let's
You're gonna get out some blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, while we're having fun with blood.
Yeah.
Yeesh. We need a new paper towel run.
My goodness.
Let's get rid of all those. All those over there. All right. So this guy, let's go ahead and put the teeth on him, and then we can just cover him in blood.
Ooh, okay.
So we'll just get this guy done right off the bat.
The cleric beast.
So we're going to do our wraith bone just like we primed them with white. This is our off-white. It's like an eggshell white, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
So, on a side note, what do all these numbers mean? Is this like...
That's his health.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. And he has a phase 1 and a phase 2.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Oh, no.
To fight him, it's gonna be rough.
So phase 1, is this his health, is this like in the first chapter, second chapter, third chapter? Or
that's the number of players. So
okay. So
if
when we play on Friday,
yep, you can show it in the camera.
Well, when we play on Friday, this guy, we're gonna he's got a strength of 14. Whoa.
Yep, in phase 1, and then when he get him to phase 2, then he's gonna.
Oh, he's just got 12.
Less, but he's got more abilities.
Oh, okay.
All right,
not
let's
cool.
See.
Not cool.
Yeah, I think you can see that. So we got some white. Have some teeth there, buddy. The thing with beasties is that they really need teeth.
Yeah.
That's what gives them their ferocity.
Cool. Steph has a question asking, do you ever use the black primer and the light primer on the same model? Do you ever prime white and black on any one model?
Yes.
Yes isn't the answer.
Yep. Basically, white is what I want to use if I want to use contrast paints. So a lot of times if they have a face, if there's a face, we definitely want to paint the face white.
Okay.
Unless it's a beast. If it's a beast like this and it has teeth, then I normally just do a dry brush.
Okay.
But yeah, I think in the last one that we did with the Fired Up, there was
yeah,
the dudes have metal bodies,
right,
and human faces. So I painted their faces with the white. And
okay, so you primed their faces white and you did the rest of their bodies black.
Right.
Okay. That makes sense. Oh, Gucci. He's doing wolf teeth. Whoa, fangs. Wolfie. Ugh, they just creep me out. They really do come to life and it creeps me out.
Yeah, I need to get some better detail brushes. Because sometimes these brushes, when they get frayed, like I just don't like to throw things away, but with brushes, I think you have to.
Sure, once they start to fray, then you're not going to be able to deliver where you want. Yeah.
Can't control things.
It's like you're a teeny tiny wolf dentist right now.
Yeah. Open wide.
Whoa.
Okay, and again, I don't mind so much that I'm messing up the mouth because I'm gonna cover these guys in blood.
You're gonna cover them in blood. Okay.
All right, let's get all their teeth going. Open wide, little wolf.
Nice.
All right.
Yes, I don't know what you're gonna do with all this blood. I'm looking forward to seeing it because I would also feel like, well, then why did you even paint the teeth white if you're just gonna cover everything with blood?
That's right.
But you know.
Well, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you just, just got to figure out what you want to do. All right, on these guys, I think I'm also going to paint some eyes if I can get in there. This is a very risky business. These are the worst.
Why are you saying risky? Just because it's just a small dab and...
Yeah, and I always screw it up. There you go. There's one eye.
I'm impressed that you can even see to get in there. Because, that's just me talking.
All right, there's a couple eyes.
Nice. You are at the 1 hour mark and you have a full wolfie done with eyes and fangs and is it now blood hour? Is it going to be blood hour soon?
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice.
I like when they give you big old eye sockets. Whenever some of the models have teeny tiny eyes, it's really
annoying.
Well, because you really you don't have much margin for error of where to put the dab.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those look good. They're fighting each other.
All right, here we go.
And as you said, that's the Wraithbone, Basilbone.
Yeah, Wraithbone is what this is called.
White.
It's a white primer. It's like an eggshell white.
Yeah.
It's great. It's the greatest for contrast paints because it really brings out the contrast paints easily.
Oh, cool.
All right, so that's those guys.
Mm-hmm.
If we really wanted to get fancy, we could see how it has kind of like thorns or something all over it.
Yeah.
It's sort of like his pants, I guess, because I guess these used to be people and then they turned into beasts. I guess I don't know. We could paint those up, and actually, we kind of have them painted white, so we could try one just to see how it goes.
He's getting crazy, you guys.
Getting crazy. We have some contrast paint. This Grunt of Fur is my go-to brown. It literally looks like wood.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we'll use it on the shield guys. But I don't know. We'll just take a quick look and see if it helps or hurts. If it hurts, it doesn't matter. We don't give a shit.
Whoa.
Right, so we're just going to take a little bit of this contrast paint and we're just going to paint on his little...
On the back side there.
His
back.
Right, the cool part about the contrast paints is they will be translucent, so we don't lose any of our detail.
Right.
The highlights are still there. They're just, can you see that?
Yes. Yeah, I see it.
Is it looking okay, or does it look dumb?
No, it looks cool.
Yeah, so these are like barbed something or others. Cool. But yeah, you could spend all day on this, but you don't want to.
Nice.
All right, and then there's... So he's got pants. Some kind of pants, I guess. We could do the top, too. I don't know. I don't want to ruin it. Again, I realize it's too much time and I don't care.
Whoa, he does care. You guys, he cares a whole bunch. What's Jerry saying?
Are we ready for blood?
Well, there will be blood. Railroad model stores have lots of fake, what does that say? Fake lichen, moss, etc. For splitting up the base, or for spiffing up the bases. I see. So some people go in there and they put stuff on the bases to make it even.
Oh yeah,
even
people love to put little rocks and
better and prettier. And
I don't like to do that stuff because most of that requires gluing.
Yeah.
Because what a lot of people will do is they'll like put down Elmer's glue and then put down sand or something. And
sure.
But these things are going to be in a box and they're going to be moving around in the box. And I don't want little things popping off or little
you don't want
crumbs in the box and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So
I gotcha.
So
that's
I
just
tend to leave my stuff normal.
Yeah. Oh, you leave your stuff normal, and anybody who does that is abnormal.
That's right.
That's not true. Don't listen to him, you guys.
All right, so
what are you gonna do now?
Well, there are some. So we definitely want to put some blood on these guys.
Okay.
And let me get the right brush. I'm gonna start cleaning off these brushes. All right, this blood for the blood god. They call it a technical paint because it's really it's a weird concoction, but it's like a really thick syrupy.
Yes, that looks cool.
Yeah, you want to see what it looks like. It's like syrup. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess we can start with our Clark dude.
Okay.
So there's a couple of things that we want to maybe focus on. Mainly you want to focus on, maybe some of the areas that are mistakes that you want to clean up. In this one, he's not so bad, but what we end up doing is take a big old glob of this stuff. And like in this case,
take a big old glob. Okay.
In this case, we want to just put it like in the mouth. And when you do blood, you kind of want to do like a dripping motion, like it's.
You're gonna like place it and like let
it's dripping out of his mouth, right?
Yes, it already looks cool.
Like he chomped on something.
Ugh, it's terrible. Oh, I have the heebie-jeebies.
Mm-hmm. Right, and it'll dry this glossy kind of color, which is fun.
Okay. Because it always seems like fresh blood that way.
Right.
Gross.
Yeah. So, you don't want to do too much because then it just looks like a gory mess. But you definitely want to look like he had a good meal.
Well, that's
right.
Yeah.
The other thing you might want to do is to actually put it on his hands, because a lot of times people will be,
Well, yeah.
Grabbing stuff, and so.
Well, he probably wiped his mouth clean. And he got all that blood dripping down it.
So you can put a bunch of blood on his. And you want to try to think about, like, how would have he gotten that blood on his hands? Well, probably from grabbing the throat of somebody. So that means that the throat grabbing parts are probably going to be the most bloody.
Yeah.
The nails are going to be bloody because that's what's going to dig into people.
I think I'm pretty concerned that this is how you think right now. That's what I'm like. He just really is going into a lot of detail about choking and grabbing and slicing and dicing.
All right.
But yeah, you're telling a story. So yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So you definitely want to figure out where the blood goes. And then, so you can imagine he maybe picked up something, he put it in his mouth and ate it, so then it's going to drip down. Ugh. Maybe onto his
bent knee.
Blah, 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 blah. And so you can just dab it on there. And then what you can do is maybe kind of make a little pool of blood at the bottom.
Whoa, gross.
On this table or whatever, right? Make it look like he just ate something. And that's it. I love how this stuff ends up being very shiny. It's very good it pools very well, so you can make these make it look like a wet sopping mess. You can make it as dirty or as clean as you want.
Yeah.
I probably went a little overboard because I definitely need to dry brush this base first. So we'll probably do some more blood after we dry brush the base. I forgot to do that. But I think he's about done. We just need to maybe highlight his horns a little bit and dry brush the base. Let's let that blood dry for a second, and let's look at our wolves. What kind of blood do we want to put on these wolves? So this is same business. I think we want them to,
have feasted.
Put all blood in their mouth.
Ooh.
Blah, 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 blah. Maybe put some blood on their fingers.
Ugh. So that did it for me. Yep. Ugh. Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
That's all you need. Do a couple more.
Okay.
Again, I focus on the nails because that's probably where they're going to scratch people.
Yeah.
You may get on other places, but really it's the nails that are going to be.
Oh, it always gets everywhere.
All right.
Well, that's a good idea.
What's that?
Well, when you were painting eyes earlier, Jerry, I believe he made a joke saying you need to create a brush that has one hair on it, has one bristle to do the eyeball. But Steph says she's used the tip of a needle and just dipped that in some paint and really got into the eye area with that. And she says that seems to work pretty well.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Cool.
Yep. And now one of these, we can just make this guy a bloody mess. What do you say about that?
Okay.
Let's just cover him in blood. I want to make sure we get the We're gonna have his hands all the way up.
Ooh. Like he reached inside someone.
He definitely
you guys
got somebody. He liked to be hungry.
Yeah. Well, we can't see.
Maybe even got on his head a little bit.
Yeah. He lost himself in it.
Right. Sometimes you just gotta eat. You're hungry.
Ugh. Do these paints ever dry up on you or go bad? How long have you had all of these, do you think? Or you know what I mean? Like, are they good for a million years?
They are. I've had all of these paints for at least a year, over a year, and they've been pretty good. I think it depends on the. It like also depends type, on which type of paint it is. Yeah. If it's just a normal,
like a prime or something that probably doesn't have a lot going on, but if it's super specialized, maybe it dries out sooner.
Yeah, let me say the contrast paints actually stay liquidy the longest, good. Yeah, because they oh, I forgot we were gonna blood up our dude.
Oh, and the minion.
Yeah, where I just put the blood.
Oh, is this it? No.
Nope, I put it over here. Yeah, so the contrast paints actually last the longest, but some of these technical paints, like the Blood for the Bullet God, even is starting to get a little goopy.
Oh, okay. But maybe like separating a little bit, or gooping up, or just getting old. I gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna put these wolves back.
Plate of wolves for you. Plate of
wolves. Some wolves.
Would you like a bit of wolf?
All right, so this guy, we wanted him to have. Well, he definitely needs to have. It's called the brick smasher, right? So we need definitely not have blood all over this brick.
Blood from the brick, gross.
So let's put some blood on this brick. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Higher, babes.
Someone smashed it. What I do is dab it on a little bit so it can like pool up.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we're going to do is going to do a blood splatter, but I'll show you how to do that in a second.
Excuse me. Okay.
All right. But then some of this blood can be on his arm, dripping down the arm.
Yep. Ugh. It's terrible.
Just imagine gravity. How would gravity go? Right? It would go like that. So he's got blood going down like that.
Yep.
Maybe he has blood on this hand too. No, it's all on this. It's all he smashed with the brick, right?
Oh, sorry, it's a brick swipe. Yeah. So just right. Bash, bash, bash.
All right. Now let me see. What's the best way I can do the? I'm gonna show you a trick.
Uh-oh.
If I can.
It's trick time.
You don't have a. You don't happen to have a toothbrush, do you?
Oh, sure. I can go with a toothbrush.
Yeah,
you just want a regular size one?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
One that you don't care about killing.
You mean yours? Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding. Whoops, I'm tripping on all the wires. Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Hey, Vessa Star Trek is sitting in the garage having a smoke. That's cool. Yep, we are just Having fun painting blood on stuff. All right. Yeah, I should have had that ready earlier. But hey, you know, whatever you can do. All right. What are these? Let's go back to these wolves a second. Whoa. Roar. So we probably want to maybe color these guys' eyes. So what color eyes should they have? Maybe red eyes or blue eyes? The picture is no good because the picture... let's see. Right? They don't really have any eyes in this picture. But I imagine a scourge beast would have some glowing eyes of some sort. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave them white. I need to keep it simple, stupid. All right, here we go. Here's the trick to end all tricks.
Toothbrushes are so big and fancy. Oof. Okay.
That's right.
What is it? The trick to end all tricks. Oh, you're going to show us blood splatter.
Blood splatter.
Uh-oh. Do I need a hazmat suit?
We do.
Do I need to Dexter up?
We do definitely need.
Do I need my brown Henley? What do you need?
Just need maybe,
like a background? Do you want me to do this or something? Like hold this behind?
Yeah, we're definitely going to protect things.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay.
Let me just get a new
I can just, let me just hold this up. Oh, now he's leaving. You guys, I could have gotten whatever else he's looking for. Yes, I see. Nice. So Star Trek is here. Yes, I'm moving my chair in further.
Yeah, this is the messiest of the messy.
Oh man, is it gonna get on my
sweatshirt? It looks
sweatshirt?
damn cool if you can pull it off. So let's see. I'm gonna move these guys out of the way.
Alright.
These guys out of the way.
Alright. It's getting serious on He Paints Games.
It's getting serious.
He Splatters
All
Games. I can hold. What?
Yeah, so let's just this here for now.
You.
All right. Can you see that? Yes, you can. Here we go. So we're going to take this toothbrush.
Oh, no.
We're just going to dip it in this paint. You see how it has it on the end? And then we're going to take our thumb.
You guys.
And we're going to flick it. First, we're going to flick it at the... that didn't work. Nope, this is not
I know. There's
stiff
no,
enough. We
there's
need a
no-
stiffer brush.
Oh. There's no good old.
No, that's cool. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Sorry. Fail.
All right. So we'll just take a normal brush.
Yeah.
And I can do like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's not happening. We'll figure it out later.
Oh no.
I'm
Sorry.
just going to stipple this for now. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll just do a stipple. All right. Well, that was less than impressive, but oh well. That was a lot of work for nothing.
Well, it was a lot of
But
work
that's
for
sometimes
nothing.
what happens in the world of painting things.
Right. Because these aren't stiff enough, so they couldn't spray.
Yeah,
They were just
the
mostly
idea is
collapsing.
if you get a really stiff toothbrush, that's the coolest part. Then you just flick it and the paint will spray really cool
Oh, gotcha.
onto it.
Well, I'll just brush my teeth now. No. Okay.
All right, so
Best
leave.
Best of Star Trek is getting Kubidos tomorrow.
Holy moly, you actually like that one? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
All right, so this is our cleric beast. Let me just do a really quick dry brush on him. And then he'll be almost ready. And then we're going to do one of these townsfolks.
Okay.
Yeah, can you get me some more paper towels?
Oh, sure. Oh, let's get that there. What do you... Oh, you like to double them up and...
Yeah, dry brush.
Triple them up and...
It's
39 them up. As the Star Trek says, it's always 420. Where he is in his garage.
That's good.
That's nice. What else did you buy? Something, all expansions for the Hive today? What is that? All expansions for the Hive is something else Best of Star Trek got.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yes. How's this? How's my paper towel getting and folding for you? Will it do? Will it do? Will it do?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm kind of like your minion. I'm like the paintman's minion, right?
That's right.
Okay. Whoa, what is happening? Oh, white.
Whitey McWhitesters in the whites. All right. All right, let's see if we can we're just going to lightly brush this so it looks like stone, maybe, hopefully.
Cool. Face the camera, babes. You need to tilt your hand down.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's a good shot. Nice. Is it coming out the way you want?
Perfect.
Oh, perfect. Perfect, he says.
Yeah, I don't know if you see that. That's all. You want that rebel to come out. But we don't want to mess up the blood we just put down, so I think that... Wow, there's really bad lighting there. And the model itself gives a huge shadow. But hey, I'm happy.
What do you...
That's it. I think Cleric Beast is about done.
Okay. Best of Star Trek says his wife bought him acrylics from Kmart and he used them on the minis.
Whoa, that's awesome.
How did it turn out? Great. I hope. We hope.
We hope.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our what are these called? Scourge Beasts.
Yeah, Scourge
So Scourge Beasts are done. I might put some pants on the rest of them later, but that's going to be later, so we don't have to worry about that now. Scourge Beasts are done. We got this guy, is I would call him done.
The Huntsman's
Minion.
Yes, that is cool.
So that's not bad with gray, but we might give him a colored one on the next one.
Yeah.
And now,
Cool. Now are you going to do the mob? What are you doing now? So I don't know, because, well, Best of Star Trek says they didn't turn out so great, the painting that he did, because he feels like he should have primed them first.
oh yes, you always have to prime.
Well, why do you always have to prime? Because I'd be like, screw it, I'm just going to paint. Is it to, like, perfect the surface before you apply anything, or what is it?
It's because the plastic in general is too
whatever the figs
smooth
are. Yeah.
For the paint to grasp onto.
Oh, to adhere. So it's not gonna.
Yeah, it has to have a.
So it needs a tacky something to stick to. Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
All right. I think we should do, before we get too far, we need to do our heroes.
Oh, there you go.
Because the heroes are the heroes of the show.
Okay.
So here's what, and this is another bane of my existence. This Let's color
What?
everything white. What a great color. Isn't that a great color?
Well,
white.
White is innocent
No,
and heroic.
white is a piece of shit color
Thus,
and we
this
hate it.
shirt I'm wearing, I am heroic and innocent. No.
But we're going to try to take advantage of this, and we're just going to give her a wash.
Okay.
And we're going to paint her sword black and then put a silver on it.
Okay.
Or, you know what? If I'm going to put a wash on her anyway, I'm just going to make her sword silver and then wash the silver. I think that's what we're going to do.
Okay. So what do you mean? Let me see that board. What do you mean when you say wash? What is that language you're speaking?
It means that she's already got a white primer on her, so
Right.
we're just gonna put a black in the cracks.
Okay.
So we're gonna cover her with
Black crack.
Black in the cracks. Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
So the first thing I just want to make sure is we got to put the Guillemot flesh on her face. So let's get our flesh because remember, whenever you need flesh, there's only Guillemot flesh.
Guillemot flesh for all your fleshy needs. Whoa.
Right. Yeah, this will be my first speed painting a hero figure. See how this goes. So there she is, and blippity bloppity.
That's hilarious.
What's that?
Steph said you should just put that blood for the blood god paint in your mouth.
In my mouth?
And then just do a giant spitooey on the brick. Yeah. You know, that would solve a lot of problems.
Whose problems?
Well, of your blood splatter problem that you had tonight. No.
Oh, I see. Yeah, she was saying I should just spit on it.
Yeah. You just put the paint
well,
in your
this
mouth.
this is another great opportunity to mention that
Yes.
the reason I like acrylic paints normally is that they're water soluble and mostly non-toxic. So you could
so you could gargle with blood for the blood god.
You could not do it with blood for the blood god though, because
Oh.
blood for the blood god is a technical paint that has chemicals in there that help make it be shiny and gross. And
Oh, gotcha.
so anytime you see a paint that says technical paint, that means it's not.
You can't ingest it. It's not for ingestion.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So can you see that we gave her a little face and little hands?
Yes.
All right. So now the next step is we
crazy.
want to make her sword silver. So we're going to, what do we use for silver? We always use Rune Fang steel when you need silver.
Rune Fang steel for all your silver Rune Fangs.
All right. Here you go.
Nice. I
We're
see.
just going to
Ludwig's Holy Blade. Each time you clear a slot, deal one. What's that? Blood echo to one enemy in your space.
to one damage.
Deal one damage to one enemy in your space.
Yeah. All right. So
Whoa!
Oh,
Sorry. I was looking at the wrong side. Look at this. Holy bajonkies, this
What is it?
blade.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that. I was looking at this side. This is a teeny
yeah.
tiny.
Oh, this is her blade.
This is like a little tiny rifle something. This is a blade. And here comes my sling blade impression. Are you guys ready?
Oh, no.
I like them fresh fried potatoes. There you go. You're welcome.
You're funny. All right, there we go. So we've got a girl with flesh face, flesh hands, a white robe. It's all white, right? So we're just going to shade that.
It's all
And then
right?
this is a metal sword, Rune Fang steel sword. It looks very boring metal, but once we put the shade on that bad boy, it's going to look awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool.
All right.
Okay.
So while we're at things,
Yes.
let's look at your hero.
My hero.
Oh, don't let this as red. You might as well just throw that in the garbage.
Well, what was I going to do with that brush in the morning with this thing? I don't think so. You're crazy.
Whoa, look at this guy.
Yeah.
Or girl. I don't know. Here's this one's card. Whoa.
Oh, yes, the Hunter Rex.
Again, I love being white.
Best
Come on, people.
of Star Trek disagrees with you and feels white is great because it looks good on everything and everybody.
That's right. I've been looking to get into the Star Realms. It just seems like it might be too simple.
Whoa.
But I don't know.
Super addicting.
Because I like the Race for the Galaxy card game.
Mm.
I don't normally like deck building games where you have to build.
Sure.
Where you start with a crap deck and then you gotta start building stuff up.
Spend all your time.
I don't really like that
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. But let us know how the Star Realms is. Okay, that big axe is silver.
Yep.
Looks silver to you, right? Because this whole game is fucking black or white.
Whoa.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You could probably just paint this whole game with black or white.
Listen to you. But it's called Bloodborne, so it has to be born of blood.
Born of blood.
Born of blood.
All right, so let's just paint this giant axe.
Why are we so much smaller than the Scourge Beast and the Cleric and the Minion? Minion sounds small, but he's ginormous compared to us.
We're the hunters. We have to hunt those demons
Hunter,
down.
Axe. Yeah, why don't these guys have names? I'm going to have to name these guys for Friday.
Right? Maybe because in the video game, you got to give the name yourself or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So I can just give myself this name. I got you.
Probably.
I see.
All right, so that's that guy's axe. We got axe and silver, so we're done with silver now. So we can put the silver away. This is going to be the fastest I've ever painted hero figs. Let's get some Goulamon flesh on this
Goulamon
guy.
flesh.
Goulamon.
Why do you spend more time with heroes? Because you like to?
The hero figures are normally, they have the most detail, and you normally, you're normally using them the whole game, so you want them to look the nicest.
Yeah.
And also they're the ones you're, like a lot of times if it's an IP that you are into, you will want to be that person. Like in the Aliens game, you definitely want to be Ripley, so you don't want Ripley to look like shit.
Yeah, right. To the left, babe. A little bit. I know, but it's tiny. Well, Best of Star Trek says that to get the free app, says it's super addicting and it builds very quickly. So that makes it fun. And it says it auto shuffles, so the games go quick. Or you get to the games quicker.
That's awesome. I'm a huge fan of apps for card games.
Yeah.
Because they do all the work. They do all the math. Especially like Race for the Galaxy. We have that one, and I was going to have you play it.
Yeah.
As a card game. It's a really great card game, but there's just so much math to keep track of that
it makes it.
It makes it.
I slows it down.
Yeah, I don't know how you could do. You know, it looks like he's wearing gloves. This is where you start painting. And you're like, oh, I'm painting Flash. Oh no, I think he's wearing gloves.
Right. I think he has gloves, not hands.
He is wearing gloves. That son of a bitch. All right. Well, that's that.
Hunter Axe.
That's good to know when you're in the middle of doing stuff. Right. But that's cool. Because we're going to bring on the good old Black Templar. Black Templar is our black, but it's a contrast paint black.
Okay.
Whoa.
Steph is going back to the blood on the brick. She wonders if you just touch the bristles to the brick, would that be the same effect?
It depends on the bristles.
Yeah.
It's about having the right tools, and we just don't have the right tools.
Yeah, because all the toothbrushes are getting super fancy now, so only these are like bristly, and all this is rubber.
Yeah.
Or like whatever that is. Really, really soft plastic.
Okay. So, can you see that? You want black hands? I give you black hands. Eat it.
It's not that he wants black hands inside. He's gloved. He's a gentleman in battle. Right. You've got a black glove. Hello. So, of course, he wants one.
That's true. All right. I'm going to paint over that flesh hand that I just made.
Yeah, Jerry says they're flesh-colored gloves.
All right. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Flesh.
Yeah.
Flesh gloves for you, sir. All right, and now he also has a black thing going down the center of his.
Yeah, it's like his It's like his
chest,
his
right?
cloak or.
It's his cloak, so we can just do this.
Yeah. And his hat is also black. Remember his funny little.
Oh, his hat's also black?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there is a black cloak for you, sir.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, and he's got center is black.
I like this picture better. I don't know why. Well, it's because his cloak is so drapey.
We got a pooling emergency.
Oh, we got a pooling emergency. No.
All right, and then he's also got the black kind of goes around his
the collar.
The collar.
Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it looks like his robe. You see how his robe? I think this thing is black.
Oh,
I think this is black.
Yeah, they got two different pictures, but it's always just front facing. So yeah.
Right. So. Yeah, so we'll just make this black.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you, it's been an hour and 38 minutes. How do you feel? Whoa. I guess you might know that already. We're not on a time clock or anything,
Yeah.
Just,
No, I feel good. We got 4 of those beasts done.
Yep.
We got 1 of those hunter minions done.
Right.
The only thing, and the cleric beast is done. So the only thing we need to worry about now is one of these.
One of the mobs.
Mobs, yeah.
And the heroes that you're.
The mobs are kind of the pain in the butt.
Yeah.
This is taking longer than normal just because I have trouble staying in the lines. You remember rule number 1, paint in the lines.
I thought rule number 1 was get it to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding.
Rule number 1 is get it to the table. All right, cool. I think I'm going to leave it like that.
Okay. Do you want to do his hat or no?
Oh, yeah. His whole hat is black. Oh, his whole hat is black.
Yeah, right?
It's straight up black, baby.
Yeah. Now he looks like Johnny Depp. Oh, bugger. Just kidding. He doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't look like Captain. What's it? Captain Jack Sparrow.
Does he have something over his eyes?
Oh, look at that.
Right? It looks gold, right? That's gold.
That is freaky deaky. I'm going to flip it over and take a look at this side.
Right, so he's got something on his eyes there, and it's gold. So we're going to put some gold.
You think it's gold?
That is definitely gold.
Okay, cool. You go for it.
I had some gold for you.
Whoa, what's it called?
Whoa. Let's try some Auric Armor Gold. Whoa. This will be easy.
Okay. You say so.
All right. We'll just take a little bit of that and we'll say hello, sir.
Hello, Hunter Axe. Here's your gold face.
Hello, Governor. All right, there you go.
Wow. He's so tiny. Let's see.
And the rest is white, right? So he's going to...
It appears to be, yeah.
Doo-doo-doo. All right. All right, these guys are going to dry a little bit before we can put a wash on them.
Okay. Oops.
So while they're drying, let's
All right, they'll be in their trailer. They need to rest. They need to get ready for Friday.
That's right.
Be back to the hunter mob.
Yeah, I can't get over this cleric beast came out pretty good. I wasn't
Well, yeah.
thinking he would come out too good, but does he need eyes though? I don't know. I like him with dead
Black,
shark
soulless,
eyes.
no eyeballs. Yeah.
None of these people have glowing eyes like the
What was the one?
Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah.
All their eyes glowed.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, let's take a look at these pains in the ass sons of bitches.
Whoa, aka the hunter mob. That's funny.
The hunter mob.
That's what the townsfolk call them. They call them pains in the ass sons of bitches, right? Because that's the card. And
this card does us
not
no
very
good.
detailed. I mean,
like,
you can
is this
use
guy
your
in a
imagination.
yellow suit? Like, who wears a yellow suit?
A hunter mob. Who doesn't wear a yellow suit? We're trying to bring the yellow suits back.
Right, so let's see what happens.
Maybe he's illuminated by the torches. Maybe that's why he looks yellow.
Right.
Right.
All right, well, maybe we can figure this out.
Yeah.
So you can hold that card.
Okay.
All right, so we just need to come up with a color scheme. I think this guy is going to have a gray coat
Mm-hmm.
and a gray cummerbund
Yeah.
vest, and gray pants, but he's going to have a white shirt. You want to keep his shirt white.
Okay. And he's got his hat.
And a gray hat. So we'll just do gray, 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 and keep the arms and the middle white.
Yeah.
And that'll be him done. And he's got a gun there. You can see his gun. So we'll need to get his gun. And then this guy we'll just make him black, and then one of these guys will make. I don't want to make a guy yellow. That's silly.
I wouldn't make him. Just do your
a brown.
blue.
We'll do a brown.
Do your brown. Okay.
Oh, and this guy also has like some kind of a wooden shield, so we definitely want to make that brown.
Let's see here.
All right. Well, first things first. Let's get the Guillemot flesh on these guys because they're humans.
I would just like to point out that the basic attack of the hunter mob is the axe swing, and then the special is the rifle shot.
Yeah.
And then
rifles.
The ability is a Molotov toss. And then on the other side, I don't know how you know which side to incorporate, but yeah, his special is a shield bash. Thus the shield you're seeing there.
Oh, I see.
Right. I don't know why the card has two different sides, because the other ability is Mob Frenzy. Because they're both. So how do you know which one I guess you just choose. So anyway, yeah, the shield you're seeing is part of his special ability. I'm going to say the gentleman his name is Chet.
Chet?
Yeah. I'm Chet and I'm a hunter mob. I'm a part of the mob and the hunters. Chet. That's how he talks. He's
And,
mostly
there's
action.
a Bubba in here too, I think.
Whoa. Do you think Bubba's going to be wearing brown? He's going to be the guy in brown. Okay. So there's Chet, Bubba, and Hank. What do you think? Yes, I'm stretching the stereotypes of a hunter mob. Let's be honest, but it's okay. You don't like Hank?
Well, I was going to say it'd be funny if it was like Chet, Bubba, and then, Theodore. Or
yeah,
something.
right. Something that you were not expecting.
Would not expect.
Theodore is not bad. Chet, Bubba, and Theodore. Are you guys part of that hunter mob? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Theodore. Well, maybe these guys aren't going to be so bad because we already got their flesh done.
Oh, nice.
Let's put some color on these guys.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Black Templar.
Black Templar, which is different than your primer, right?
Different, yeah. Black Templar is a contrast paint, so it's not going to be blacky black.
It's going to be...
It's going to be just black in the cracks. That's what she said.
Come on now. That's what Jerry said, talking about, the shading.
Right, so...
Oh, yes, they already look so great with their flesh.
So if these are the BGs, then this is going to be...
I'm listening. Do you even know Barry?
Barry.
Now I can't think.
Because that's BG.
BG.
Barry Gibb.
Barry Gibb. Andy Gibb. I can't think of the. Oh, no.
Here we go. We are going to start the clock.
Start the clock?
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shit. We got to get this shit on right now.
It's 9:46. It's 9:47. We started the clock. You're hilarious.
Yeah, so... because remember, whenever you do these heavy contrast paints,
You gotta get in and get out.
You gotta get in and get out.
Get in and get out because it's gonna start to dry and you don't want it to pool. And you also want to clean up the brush strokes you're making. I'm listening. I am a good student. These other people here, Jerry and Steph, best of Star Trek, I can't guarantee their their study skills or their listening skills to the you're imparting paint and life lesson wisdom. I don't know.
Paint and life lessons.
Yeah.
Right. I got to be really careful with because I've got where are we? I got black paint going on here, and I don't really want to touch any other people with this black paint.
Gotcha.
Need to stay in the lines. Stay in the lines.
Stay in the lines. Stay in the lines. See what I did there? That's not the song that the Gibbs sang. That's Theodore you're painting.
This is Theodore?
Theodore. Human form.
Right. Now I'm just being lazy, but lazy's not a bad thing.
Whoa, how are you being lazy?
Well, I am giving him a black hat, but I'm also giving him black hair.
Oh, I see.
So I don't have to paint other hair. All right. Now, what do we think? Is this, yeah, this guy's got he's got a full duster. That's going to be full black sleeves.
Yep. Nice, nice, nice.
He looks kind of a rock star.
Yeah, yep. Yes, he does. Maybe we'll start dressing like that.
Yeah.
I like dusters. I like full-length coats. And guns. No. Okay, on your time clock, you're 2 minutes in.
Of this guy? All right.
Of just when you said the time is going, it was 9:47.
All right. Cool. Let's see.
Cool.
I hope you can see what I'm doing.
If you tilt your gloved hand towards me, you can see a little better. Yeah, that's better.
All right. Oh, you sneaky little bugger. Sorry, I need to get these pieces that I missed, and I can't get the camera to see it.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Just these little tiny bits that... This model is so pain in the ass because it's 3 people, and they're all sharing the same little...
Sure. So it's pretty intricate. They're sharing the same little
and
inch of space.
Like these little tiny...
Yeah.
It's hard to see the little areas.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
All right. This is who did we say this is? Theodore?
That's Theodore.
All right. Theodore's done except for his axe.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So we're going to keep him. All these guys are going to have white shirts.
Cool.
We'll keep their shirts white. Why not?
Yep, so that was Theodore.
Yeah.
And then you got Chet, and then you got Bubba.
We said Chet was going to be gray, and we still
Bubba
need
was
to
going
think
to
of
be
a color
brown.
for Bubba.
I said blue, but you said
Oh,
brown.
brown. Yeah, brown's good. One.
Brown Bubba. Bubba Brown.
Bubba Brown.
That might be his last name. Brown. Bubba
Mhm.
Brown. Bubba Brown. Bubba Brown.
All right, here we go.
Bubba,
Basilicum gray.
Basilicum Gray. Oh, because you're going to paint Chet next. I
Oh,
gotcha.
Steph is leaving. I knew she wouldn't be able to handle it.
Oh, no.
It's all
Well,
good.
yeah, she has to take care of Pat.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes. Well, don't forget, we're also playing tomorrow. But yes, Friday will be Bloodborne.
Yes. Okay, Steph, you take care. Tell Pat we said hello, and we'll see you at the end of the week. Thanks for hanging out and watching. And for the tip on the needle and the eyeballs.
That's right. Yeah, the thing with these guys is they're just so, tiny that it's hard to get a good...
We can't get in there because they're on top of each other, right?
They're on top of each other. Yep. They're literally on top of each other.
We can't see anything because you flipped her hand that way, but that's okay. Whoa. Nice. They just really come to life just doing just the least little bit. It's kind of ridiculous because they already look so cool.
Yep.
And then just when you put the flesh face on, the Gulimon face, it is crazy.
Yeah, and the contrast paints make it so easy because they just fill all the cracks.
Yeah.
And as long as the miniature has good cracks,
Yeah.
then like I say, it's
The
always
paint
best
will
if
do
the
the work.
miniature paints itself.
Yeah. Whoa, it's quiet.
All right. Well, we got one guy left after this. This gray is very light though, so you got to watch out for the pooling.
Mm-hmm.
Or just go the other way and glop it on as hard as you can.
Yeah. Wow, it looks cool. Those flames look great. The torches look really cool.
Yep. All right, let's
Ooh.
yeah. Now we're gonna do wood. So I need my good old
What's it called?
fur.
Oh yeah.
Where's my grunt of fur?
What's that? No.
Nope. It's here. Yep. Grunt of fur. This looks like fur. It looks like wood. It looks like anything dark brown you can think of.
Doesn't look like dog poop. I said it.
And we're going to show you right here because this is a wooden shield.
Oh yes. It's the special ability of the hunter
There you
mob.
go.
Well, that's only
Just
2
like
damage though. Shield bash. Oh nice. Wow, that looks really cool.
You see, that looks like wood. It's your go-to non-stop, one-stop shop for wood.
Wood shop.
Wood shop. Now here's the tricky part.
What?
Look at how close these guys are.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
how do I get
Everything
in
for you
there?
to go,
You see that
Yeah.
we need to paint that other side of the shield. So let's just get in there.
Get on in there.
All right, did we get it? Yep, I think we got it. Phew. All right, so now here's the thing. We probably don't want his suit to be that brown.
Right, because he's got the shield there. Yeah.
because he's got the shield. So my next favorite color.
Yes, is the denim. No.
No, it'll be funny to give him a jean jacket though. That's for sure.
Yeah. What's your next favorite color?
We do the Agaros Dunes, also known as the color of Bosk.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna suggest like a green, but I was like, that'll be wrong. It'd be too much.
Green wouldn't be bad either, that's for sure. All right, let's
So this is this weird taupey browny gold.
It's like a greenish
like
brown.
Copper. Yeah.
It's like a greenish brown.
Nice. And I'm gonna guess by the way you're doing it, it's a contrast paint.
It is a contrast paint. Yeah, we got to get it on.
Get it in there, get it on, smear it around. Don't let it pool. Yeah.
Don't let it pool. Don't let it pool.
Ooh, it was 9:47 when you started. It's 9:57 for these guys.
Uh-oh. See, that's why I knew they would be a pain in my butt.
I don't think 10 minutes is bad for a trio of dudes on one station, do you? Well,
It is.
you're like, it is.
I'm already bored with these guys.
Oh, man. Tom does not care about the hunter mob right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
All right. There's Brownie McBrown suit.
Yep, Bubba Brown. You got
That's Bubba.
Bubba Brown,
That's
Theodore, and Chip.
All right, let me go back to the brown really quick because
Okay. What are you going to do?
the Gore Grunt of Fur, because I forgot these guys have torches and their torches are probably made out of wood.
Sure.
So it's not bad to paint these things as wood. There you go. Who wants wooden torches? You want wooden torches.
You want wooden torches.
Whenever you're ready to go in an angry mob, make sure you have a wooden torch.
Yes. And a shield for bashing, and a brick for swiping. What else? Oof. I mean, those guys don't have bricks, but.
All right. Wooden torches with torches.
Cool.
All right. One last thing. I'm just going to.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go back to our Black Templar.
Mm-hmm.
Just give these guys some black hair.
Oh, gotcha.
And just black up things like this lantern.
Okay. Well, this will be really cool to play on Friday.
It's going to look cool, that's for sure.
Yeah, so it's Bloodborne on Friday at 8 o'clock. That's what we're playing on Friday. Tomorrow, we're playing Zoography. Or is it Zoography? No, just kidding.
It's Zoography.
Zoography. But we're painting, Tom is painting all these figs for our playthrough on Friday of Bloodborne. We did a run through, we played, what do you call it? They call them chapters. You played the first round or the first chapter yesterday.
We played the first, the first chapter.
Is that the, yeah. So yes, it will definitely add a lot to have these guys out and painted as we're going through and saving the girl. And you guys, the other day when we did the playthrough, Tom killed a young teenage girl. She had it coming, though. She was lying. She said that she wasn't infected, but she was.
That's right.
Right.
We have no room for liars.
Yeah. So anyway, you know. So yeah, that's what we had to do. You had to do what you have to do. Those are the rules.
That's right.
Sort of.
That's right.
That's right.
Get her done. So yeah, you. What were your first impressions of that game? Did you enjoy the combat system?
Oh, did I enjoy the combat system? Yeah, I didn't mind it. I always feel like it's going to be more confusing or convoluted than it is, and I'm like, really, you just discard a card if you need to, move or whatever. So, yeah, I like getting to move 2 spaces, so I'm excited about that part because I don't want to get gypped in my move action if I'm going to take one.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. So we're going to play chapter 3 on Friday, which is the final chapter, so we can fight the big boss.
Yeah.
And the part of the
best of Star Trek is digging this mini, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess this is
there's there's a couple of dudes. They're ready to kill you.
Yeah, they are.
All right. You know what? I didn't get that under that other side. I hate when I do that.
What did you do? Oh.
Yeah, I missed a spot. So
you missed a spot. You had to go back.
Yeah, we'll just go back. We got the brush, no problem. You can. It's hard to see, but you can see there.
Yeah.
His coat.
Sure.
And we forgot to put more coat on his coat.
Coat the coat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Easily
so we're gonna.
Fixable.
So we're gonna. You were talking. We're gonna play the 3rd chapter. We're gonna go against the cleric beast. The minion's gonna come after us, and the hunter mob came out a lot in the first chapter that we played.
Right.
So that's why we're painting some tonight.
Yep. This minion hardly came out at all, so that's why it's okay, I think, to just have one.
Yeah.
He came out pretty good. Yeah. So and these hunter mobs even were only like 1. So we might get away with just painting one of these guys. We'll see.
We'll see.
Just painting this. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. This axe needs to be silver. And
yes,
I'm gonna make this gun barrel silver.
Nice. I mean, I'm thinking that looks pretty good.
Yep. And I think that'll. I mean, it's super messy, but it'll do, pig.
It'll do, pig.
We're just getting it to the table.
Get it to the table. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's 5 after 10. So that's 2 hours and 5 minutes of painting.
That's right.
That time went pretty quickly. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So I think the only thing we got left is to put a wash on our heroes. And the heroes will be done. And then I think we should be okay. I'm just putting some black on this base.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to do anything later.
Right.
And you can just glob this on. Doesn't really matter.
Is that the Templar again? Or is that the primer?
This is primer.
That's the primer.
Yeah, it's just black.
Gotcha.
Just keep it black.
Jerry says, does anyone make a cool paintable mini that is 3D printed? That is Jerry's question.
there are tons of cool 3D printed
minis that can be painted.
Yep. Unfortunately, we really can't have a 3D printer in our New York apartment. So we can't, we have to have it printed if
someone else would have to do it for us.
Someone else would have to do it for us and send it. Yeah. All right. There's the guy. But yeah, there's a great site.
Yeah.
Someone has a Patreon and they release content like every week or something, and it's all sorts of crazy
3D printed.
Yeah, fantasy or sci-fi or whatever you want.
Oh, cool.
For me, I like the idea, and this is why we have this channel. I really like the idea of just doing board games.
Whoa! Oh, you guys. Man down, man down.
I think we got paint on the floor.
Oh, well. We'll never know. We'll know in the morning if we got paint on the floor.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Because the trouble is, well, not the trouble, but if they're just 3D printed, then there's no end to it. you will, like I already have when I first started, I was collecting minis, and I have a whole closet full of stuff that's not painted, and I still feel that even if I get that stuff painted, I don't feel like it's going to be complete. Whereas these are like mini completion capsules. Like once we get this Bloodborne box done, it's done, and all that stuff. Like when I looked at the Death May Die box the other day, I'm like, oh, that's so great, it's done.
Yeah. Like
it's all in the box, and now I never have to see it again.
Yeah. I see.
All right.
So, but with 3D printing, you're saying you can just...
There's a lot of cool stuff out there, but you could just go down a rabbit hole of creating yourself a closet of shame.
Oh my goodness.
So painting board games gives you a goal, I guess.
Yeah, like
more
you said.
Realistic.
It's contained.
Yeah.
It's contained.
All right, here we go. We're going back to our good old Newland oil shade.
Uh-oh. We're shading again, Jerry.
We're shading.
What are we going to do here? Oh, we're going to do our...
We're going to finish our minis.
The heroes?
The heroes, yeah. Okay. Let there be heroes in the world. So here's your guy, and let's hope this works. So first, we know that if we put shade on the silver, it's going to look cool.
Okay.
Then we're just going to kind of brush it on here to get these details to come out. Now, if we brush too much on, then it's going to look gray. Right? Okay. And we don't want it to look gray.
Right.
So... So we're just going to do enough, because we're going to put a highlight on this after too. So this is the old school way to do it. You put a base color, you put a shade on it, and then you put a highlight on it.
Board Game Gran is here.
Oh.
Says that her daughter got a fancy resin printer to do minis, but hasn't used it yet.
Oh, tell her to be very careful.
Uh-oh. Why?
Because in the world of 3D printing,
yes,
there are plastic or PLA printers and there are resin printers.
Yeah.
Plastic is just heating up melted plastic and extruding it, but resin is dealing with chemicals and things that can kill you.
Listen to you.
So you have to be really careful.
That's just Tom talking. You know, I don't know if that's... I'm sure your daughter will be more than careful, right?
Yes.
I mean, why would you get a resin printer if you didn't know what you were doing?
That is the hope and the dream. But I can't imagine there's so many people that would just get it and not know the risks. So it's just good to know what the risks are.
Well, Jerry, I'll tell you. Tom threatened me earlier today saying that I was going to paint, and I said that I would, but I'll paint next time. I don't know anything about it really. I'm still learning. But
all right. So I might have went a little overboard on this, but I really want the shadows to come through. So we're just gonna do this. Can you see the shadows coming out?
yeah.
Yeah. Now the whole thing ends up looking kind of like this dingy gray, but that's okay because we can highlight it back to white.
Yeah.
Right, but that's pretty much her so far. This actually don't look so bad, that dinginess. Because they are demon hunters after all.
Well, they are demon hunters.
Or are they demon hunters? I don't even know.
Well, stuff gets messy. I mean, these are the heroes, so we're fighting, we're trying to save everybody, I guess.
Right? I guess.
And just so we all know, Steph is out picking up food, and she's having a margarita right now watching us.
What?
Cheers to you. I like how
That's
you roll.
The beauty of YouTube.
Yes, drink up. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think those look. I think it's better than just the white or the, what do you call it? Yes, They look more mystical and magical. They look like they should have those giant weapons. Yeah, I dig it.
I'll put a wash on these guys too. Ooh.
I can't wait to see the final roundup of everyone who's starring in Bloodborne on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but this guy's face got demolished.
well,
we had a black. We had a black hat. The black. I put too much black on, and it got on his face somehow.
It's soot. It's soot and filth and grime. I mean, come on.
Right? These guys they've seen a lot. They've been through a lot. Right? It's amazing how a shade just makes things. It ties it all together, so it doesn't make it look so.
Yeah. New.
New, exactly.
Yeah. So clean and new and proper, right?
Yep, even the axis. I don't know if you can see that, but I love when the silver has a little bit of this black on it.
Yeah.
It looks like real steel. All right, so the last thing we need to do is highlight. I think we'll be done for tonight. So what do we got? For those playing at home, we got 4 of these ferocious beasts we did tonight. And we basically just dry brushed them and put blood on them. Woo! So that's fun. I think these guys are pretty much done.
Yep. Steph is digging it with her margarita, which is gigantic. Jerry said that, these guys, he said they used to be chimney sweeps, and that's why their faces are black.
Oh, that's right. Then we got this guy who does the brick smashing. And yes, I think that worked out pretty good.
Yeah,
even though we didn't get a good blood splatter, he still
it looks good.
Came out okay.
Yeah.
Oh, smash you with brick.
Brick swipe.
All right. Then we got the cleric beast. Whoa. Yeah, I think we had to do the bloody mouth on this guy. It's the only way.
I mean, that picture is pretty small, but yeah, you can. Yeah, that's great.
That looks pretty close.
Yep.
Not bad. I'll give myself a pat on the back for that.
Oh, but there are no contests in mini painting, so.
That is true.
Well, you can get a pat on the back. That's fine. Actually, there are contests. You said there were. I'm sure there are plenty.
And then, yeah, let me get these guys.
Yep. Oh, the hunter mob. Well, again, they're not all in the picture either. But yeah, I think those are good choices that you made, right? For the color scheme there.
Oh yeah, he actually, the yellow suit guy does kind of look yellow now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did pull that off.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, it's kind of messy, but it's still fine. I might spend more time on the others. All right, and then we got our fun people.
Hero people. So what do you gotta do to them? Highlight.
Yeah, so what's happening here is these got they got really dark so we could pull out the shadows. So now I just want to put some more white on the parts that are not shadows.
Right.
So we can probably do that really quick with, again, one of these crazy easy brushes.
An eyeshadow brush.
Normally you want to wait for the shade to dry completely, but these models are pretty small.
Yeah.
And I didn't put a lot of shade on there, so.
So it's small surface, not a lot of shade, so you're guessing it's going to be dry or inconsequential. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean,
good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck to you. So we'll start with this girl. We can start on her back and you can kind of just see. We're just going to kind of lightly go over her. And you see how that white starts to come back?
Yeah.
I don't want to go crazy, but you just don't want her to be too dingy.
Yeah.
Right, and that just brightens her all up.
Yeah. Right, because you need your heroes to appear hopeful. Like, they need to be inspiring. The bright, the iridescence, the whiteness, the crispness of it all.
Yeah.
They can't look super downtrodden or beat up.
Right. You don't want them to have too much going on there.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty much all I'm going to do before I ruin it. All right. Let's see what this guy's got going on.
Okay.
So you can see it's almost like he's got a brown, even though it's supposed to be white. It's like he's got brown going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we can do. And now here you'll really see when I highlight the black.
Right.
What do you call that? Cape or something?
Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, so you'll see that the edges will just pop right out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally cool.
Right, because we don't want it to be brown. We want it to be this lighter white color. And then also, yeah, the hat even will get these like little.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's brightens the whole thing up. All right, there you go.
Yes, indeed.
And I think we're done.
You guys.
We got our two heroes. These are the two people that are going to be fighting.
Friday.
We're going to be fighting these monsters on Friday. And some of the monsters we're going to be fighting are this big brick dude. And these wolves. Down with you, wolf. Down with you. It almost, now that I look at it, it almost looks more like a rat.
Oh, don't say that. That makes it even
like
worse.
A giant rat than a person.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
And then finally, we'll work our way to the cleric beast.
No. Yeah, he looks awesome. Oh, I have the creeps, you guys.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I think that's it. We got it. Oh, did we show the mob people
No.
too? Oh, no. Yeah. And then the mob people are going to come chase us.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. Well, there you go.
All right. That's it. The ones we didn't get are
Dupes.
3 more mob, dude. 3 more of these brick guys, which I can do pretty quick now. And 3 more of these mob dudes, which I can do pretty quick.
So that's how they started, and that's how they ended. That's what you need to show.
Oh, there
Before,
you go.
after.
Yeah, here's
Before,
the
after.
Before and after. Whoa. So there's what you can do when you just throw on some paint.
Just throw on some paint. Yeah, it didn't take you. I mean, we've been here for 2.5 hours, but you did the hunter mob in maybe 25 minutes. I lost track of time, but yeah, before, after. Before, after. Before,
Oh,
after.
yes, that's right. We have another one.
Yeah.
Here's before and after. Whoa.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so you can see how the contrast paint really pops out the face. Yeah, I'm okay with the gray cape now. I think if we went blue, it would have been a little too much.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the
So
gray
the gray
is good.
works. And that brick works out great too. And I think the blood came out nice on the brick. It almost looks like someone's bloody hand tried to stop him.
I tried to stop him like,
and he's just like, smash, your hand can't block my brick.
Right.
All right. And then finally, I was gonna.
You're gonna what?
Well, we have this game called Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, which you're going to do, and I started painting these, and there is an NPC in the Bloodborne that we don't have a miniature for, so I'm going to use this miniature for it.
Okay.
So I need to paint this one up too, really quick. But I think that's all we should do for tonight.
Okay.
2.5 hours or so is a good. It's a good start.
It's a good start. All right.
So there he is, everybody.
Whoa. That's the big boss we'll be fighting on Friday at 8 o'clock when we play Bloodborne on She Hates Games. So, everybody, we did it. It was a Monday.
We did it.
You asked Tom to paint some more, and he did.
Yes, and we got more coming.
We have more coming. There's always more. There will
more.
never be none. We'll just put it that way.
Yep.
So
if you have any ideas, or if you have any miniatures that you want to see painted or need to see painted, let me know.
Yeah.
And we might end up doing it.
Oh my goodness. So thanks for hanging out tonight. Be well, be safe. Eat all that food and drink all that wine and margaritas and sake and 420 and everything, you guys. Woo!
That's right. And we'll see you tomorrow for zoology.
Zoography, not zoology. Anyway.
Build a zoo.
Build a zoo.
We're building zoos tomorrow, everybody.
We're building zoos tomorrow.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. End it.